Hi there, welcome to my channel. I'm Holly and this channel is all about my exploration of the world of graphic novels, sci-fi, and fantasy. Alright, so I'm still reading Blackest Night. Will it ever end? I'm kidding. I'm loving every minute of it. It's just taking me a little bit to get through it. But I am about to have a little bit of a break from my job, so maybe I can knock out the rest of it in 2 more videos. We shall see, fingers crossed. Okay, intro over, no recap. I'll link the other Blackest Night videos for you, so let's do this. And if you enjoy this content, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, and take off your coat and stay a while. So in the last video, I ended on a bit of a cliffhanger. What happened to Ray, the Atom? Can he pull through and escape death for a second time? And if he does, honestly, I have to say, Ray, you have got to pull it together. He's just far too emotional, which in this story is a death sentence. And I'm so afraid that with his sensitivity, his empathy, and his compassion that just spring forth with very little encouragement, he's going to wind up being the weakest link on the team and get them all killed. Anyway, at this point in the story, zombie Ray Dibney has gotten Ray pretty worked up, and just as he is about to plunge his hand into Ray's chest to rip out his emotion-filled heart, members of the Indigo Lanterns arrive on the scene and take out zombie Ralph and Sue Dibney. And when they do, we see script that says, "Connection severed." That seems like fabulous news. So I'm asking myself, did they actually eliminate the zombie Dibneys once and for all? Were they able to destroy the power that the Black Rings had over Ralph and Sue? Turns out, sorta kinda. These Indigo Lanterns come bearing some very valuable information that may just turn out to be the very thing necessary to save the world. So, this is how they got rid of the Dibneys, or at least rendered them inert. They used their own power, and they harnessed the green light power from Hal Jordan's ring. That combination deactivated the Dibneys, and apparently will work on all of the zombie heroes. That means that all of the Green Lanterns become vitally important to the quest to save humanity. They are key. And I guess it has something to do with their willpower and their fearlessness. This whole thing cannot work without them. On top of that, every Lantern Corps has to be drafted for duty. They all emit light. And now I'm realizing that it's light that will defeat the darkness. This is so brilliant. No pun intended. So that means that red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet corps have to come together as one unit. They're going to have to leave behind any past beefs, arguments, disagreements, wars, I don't know. But that all has to be one water under the bridge. Not only that, any superhero that emits light is needed pronto, along with every other living superhero and every living supervillain. Well, at least that's what I'm thinking. You know, former rivals, former enemies, that's all done. I mean, it's just gotta be, at least for the foreseeable future, because if they can't work together, everyone and everything is wiped out. Now, I must inform you that the leader of the Red Lanterns is Atrocitus, the very one who hunted down William Hand at the funeral home and helped usher him into being the leader of the Black Lanterns. I mean, he had a fairly instrumental role in kicking off this whole thing, so I imagine he might not be too interested in joining the cause, unless, of course, he has a sudden change of heart. Could it be possible that the Red Lanterns join up with the Black Lanterns to end the world? I'm just spitballing here, but would they willingly participate in their own destruction? Are they that angry? So here's where we're at. Armed with this new information on how to deactivate the zombie heroes, we have Hal Jordan. He's been tasked with approaching the leaders of all the other Lantern Corps and getting them on board. And then we have Barry Allen, Mira, Aquaman's wife, and Ray the Atom. They've been tasked with just this little job of defending the entire world until Hal and the other Corps can shut down the source of power to the Black Lantern Corps. They are also trying to hunt down Alan Scott, Wonder Woman, Superman, Green Arrow, and every other living superhero that they can, because this is going to take everyone united together to defeat the darkness. Now, we've got a few other things that have occurred, and I am so happy about the first one. Lex Luthor has entered the chat. Yes, the thing that I was hoping for. Now, at this point, he's just been apprised of this appalling situation, and his initial response is, hey, it's every man for himself. And that seems very Lex Luthor-y. And I can't help thinking, though, the wheels must be spinning in his brain, trying to figure out how to capitalize on this horror, and I am looking forward to finding out. Next, William Hand is after a character named Rory Reagan, because Rory, just like the Spectre, Hawkman and Hawkgirl, and Deadman, is very different from the other superheroes. They are all beyond death. So what do you do with them? William Hand says that somehow they have to be moved out of the way, and I'm very curious to know precisely what that means. Does William hope to imprison them in some way? Even if the Blackest Night is ultimately successful, it would still leave these people who are beyond death. What would happen to them? And could the universe be satisfied with just a handful of people left in it? Would they really even be noticed? Can the universe truly not rest until everyone is eliminated? And finally, I will end it here. Something truly spine-chilling is resurrected right in front of Barry Allen. Its name is Necron. That's death, isn't it? And when I saw him, the way he looked, scythe in hand, towering over everyone else, I thought, final boss? This is not good. Not for Barry, certainly not for the world. But in terms of the story, I think things are about to get really good. I cannot wait to find out what's next and to share it with you in the next episode. All right, I'm out of here, but please stay tuned. I'll be right back.